Hello, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We're out here in beautiful San Francisco, in the ruins of San Francisco. It's a joke. We're actually back in base. I got that drone, and it gave us a wonderful view of the wreckage. Isn't it great? Oh, wow, even these screens give us lens flare in here. Anyway, I spent the weekend doing some farming. We're still in our same armor. Definitely got some new legendaries. There's the Sun Scourge that we got from Acera. This thing is pretty great at applying these elements, so that's definitely coming along. I got a new Blast Sling that does explosives, but I set it up for glue because this spike thrower just kicks butt. Like 421, that's one more than I'd like, but this thing kicks butt, at least until I upgrade this one. I got a trip caster that I'm not going to use, but we have it. I did get it. So that's cool. I think that's pretty much it. We already had this. Spear still here. I've switched the main bow that I was using. It does more damage than my other one. It includes on the right there like these berserk arrows that when you shoot enemies with them and then they will attack whatever. So just fire them into groups, and you're going to have a great time. Anyway, we've got our pulse generators. Oh, is that a little tiny anvil? Aw, that's cute. Anyway, we've got this ready to go. We're going to capture us a new god. Or a god that's been around for a while. I don't know.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta... Guess you heard what happened.
You heard it. You hear everything,
Yes.
don't you?
I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships,
Is that a burn?
despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel. I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you
Calculating.
ready to depart for Cauldron,
Yup.
Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
I'm not one for talking much. So let's, actually, no, let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
And then separate everyone because we're all going to different cauldrons. Yeah! Entourage! This is very good. That's just a Thunderjaw there, what? I guess Beta hasn't really had much opportunity to, like, take in the world. Oh, this place is huge. Wow, USBs are bigger in the future.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
It means we didn't mess up.
Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working.
Okay, at least we told somebody how these work.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear.
Ah, my
Signing
digital
off.
friends. This Facebook of the future.
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
We're a big shot now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed.
As long as they don't ding us for logging into the same account in 2 different places.
Critical threat detected. Escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Ooh, that's not a robot, that's just deafening us.
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Haha.
Capture unit. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, which
Malware
one's that?
detected. Attempting to compensate.
He's
Cracked.
just trying to physically break out?
Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralized.
Wait, did Hephaestus
These
just get
machines are
away?
on their way.
I mean, I figured he was gonna give us machines.
Get ready.
Here they come.
Maybe we should have put some armor on Beta.
I'll stay here. Protect Beta.
What do we got?
Got it.
Be careful.
I'm expecting... What the hell's that? Oh, Behemoth, you're not too bad. I think that's a Ravager. Okay, let's freeze you. Ooh, boy.
Get back.
Oh, that's already frozen. Who did that?
Aloy?
Over here, you.
Oh, God. There we go. Pretty good so far.
Aloy, get a hand over here.
What's up? What are you fighting? Is it just the Ravager?
Draw it away from Beta.
I want a Ravager. We're taking a Ravager. I mean, there's nobody else here, so maybe it's just gonna chill and hang with us.
Stay back.
Are you just a chill Ravager? Or do we have to kill this thing before the next ones show up? In which case, I will be very disappointed.
Get back.
Oh, another thing. I fear I've ruined the mood by capturing this. Let me just see if I can blow up a plasma thing. Yeah, I know, it's on our side. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm just gonna shoot your gun off, dude.
Aloy, need a hand over here.
Look, nothing's attacking us. I got us a free gun.
Draw it away from Beta.
It could not be further. It could be further.
Stay back.
Well, that didn't work. What are you weak to? Ow.
Get back.
Oh, acid. God, I completely killed the pace of this mission by capturing that.
Over here, you.
Oopsies. Here, let me super launch one of these at you. Ow.
Aloy.
Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. Nope.
Draw it away from Beta.
Okay.
Not my chance.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill you this time, as much as I'd like you to fight with me.
It's all done for now. I better check on Beta and Laurel.
How y'all doing?
You two okay?
You can see how cool I was?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility.
Oh, good.
I'll drive it back here.
Did anybody see which way it
In the
ran?
meantime, keep her safe, Laurel.
Gonna guess up there. Is that another machine showing up? Okay, so that's where it was. We held it. So I guess it ran up here. That looks familiar. Glad this wasn't just a big combat arena. We have to do some puzzles.
Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Maybe you found a cool gaming PC to hide in. Oh god! I wasn't looking. Nobody saw that happen, right? I sure didn't. I mean, it definitely ran this way. I just don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now. I guess I can glide down there. Yeah, let's try gliding. Keep forgetting that's a thing.
The other side.
You could have said that earlier.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
I knew to do that because it was in a previous Cauldron I did off camera. I'm just not very clever. I just already knew. Any more healing stuff? I mean, I fully stocked up before coming in here, but I used up some healing berries. Oh, wow!
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
At the very least, I don't see what it's making.
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
No idea.
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. Those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from. I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Where are we looking? Follow the conveyors. Could be this way. A big hole in the wall. Glide to what platform? So
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
oh boy.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I missed it. What did he say? Was it bad?
I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked.
Is that bad?
Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay.
Okay, that's bad.
Let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work.
Oh, I just barely caught this. This doesn't seem like a better room to go into. I see a lot of fire in this room. This Cauldron's, like, massive compared to the others. Is that a long legs?
Drive Festus out of here.
Oh, good, a leaf flasher.
Can override near the central platform.
Don't see me, I want to drop on you.
I should deal with these machines first.
No, stop running. My escape vehicle only goes so fast.
Down it goes.
What did I just... When did I equip these? Still pretty good, though. Okay. I believe I saw long legs right there. He's going to have to defend himself with stronger monsters than this. And then another leaf flasher there. Let's get the ammo now. No, 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 no. Stay still. Oh, wow. You weak to anything that I can hit you with? I'm just gonna acid you up. This is fun. Come on. Stop trying to get at me. That's fun. Cool. Can I have your pieces? Oh yeah, I forgot about the long legs I blew up. Okay, so she said there was a thing at the center of this thing, I guess. Is there something up here? I'm not really seeing anything. Other than this, I'll take it. Seems useful. Let's plug it in. Don't do that. No, I was trying to take you. Something shown up?
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta!
Oh!
Hephaestus has locked me out of the
Grimhorn.
node. Any ideas? I'll see what I can do.
Okay, let's try some berserk arrows on these fools that were right here. Where'd they go? Gotcha! Berserk. Now he'll attack whoever, including his friend, I hope. And you. That's not your friend, that's me. Hoo-wee! Don't try to hurt me. Oh, I can't override you? I guess you're a Grimhorn and not a Plowhorn. Oh, God! I mean, I knew it was gonna do that, but... Stand still so I
Got them all.
can end you.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
That sounds good.
Nice. Thanks.
Thank you for that. Oh, yeah. Stop. We got a gun lying around if we need it. 2 guns? What's that one? Weird. Okay, sure. Alright, Hephaestus. Please give up. Is that this way?
Sounds like it led to another chamber.
Not this way.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
We're gonna wreck its home. This is fun. This is a fun way to catch an AI. I was kind of hoping for something a little like this with all the others. Instead, they were just kind of chilling in their rooms. Oh, did I not leave this? Okay. I don't think I want to land on that floor.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy!
Is that a thing?
More machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working
Kinda.
on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
Oh boy.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Glue?
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
Maybe you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Aww. Gaining faith. No, 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 not the lightning. I can't tell which way is the way forward, because that looks pretty off limits. That also looks pretty off limits, but looks more like the way forward? Not really. Oops. Oh no, we want to go that way. Oopsies. Still not building anything, huh? Not very good at being a machine, huh? Oh, maybe that was the right way. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't be mocking him while I'm being a complete mess myself. Got this? No, 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 no. Oh boy, bad. Okay, yeah.
Go over the shield.
Missed this entirely. Let's go!
Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another way to override.
Dead.
Got it.
Happy 420. Uh-oh.
Let's get this done.
Go back to the first game. Ow. I saw Spike Snout over here. Wow, that blew up pretty quick. Out of ammo. That just almost sounds like he's speaking Pig Latin. Sorry, what was this over here? Why does this look like a thing I can climb into? Is this a different... Or am I just on... Where am I? Okay, it's just a fun hiding spot in case I want to sneak up on someone. What are the chances you're gonna rebuff me? Yeah, just immediately. Didn't even give me a chance.
Autonomous defenses deployed.
Hella back, not
Here
too
we
bad.
go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Have I seen one of these before? Yep. Hate to go straight. Ah! Hey! Bet you're weak to being frozen. Frozen's my thing now. I like freezing things. Look at how fast I can do it. Why would you not do this? Well, I was about to set him on fire, so there's that. Don't run at me. I'm about to blow you up. See? That could have really hurt me. Thank you. Is that another one? Where are you? How do you like being frozen? Oh god. Nope. Don't hit me again. I'll blow you up. Wow! That was most of your health bar.
There. Node access restored.
Thank you.
Now you can override it.
What's that?
work?
It's a purple chest here.
You did the heavy lifting.
I mean, I didn't want to say it. Now what? Do we win?
Okay. Hephaestus is running out of places to hide.
Should have built himself a bigger facility.
Emily? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Nothing I can't handle.
Everything's glowing.
They must have finished it.
Powerful. Whatever it is.
Can't be that bad. Look how strong I
The
am.
core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could disrupt.
Oh no.
No.
Not you.
Scan it first.
Ah, crap. Alright, I hope you like being frozen.
I think it's charging us.
Stop that. No charging. I disagree with the charging. I just want you dead. Blow up. Holy crap. That was an acid sack.
Finish charging.
Gosh. Okay. Hephaestus is mad.
We got plasma on you. It's gonna explode any second.
Wow. Big smacks. You sure do love your lasers. I'm gonna refreeze you because that worked for me. That doesn't. I don't like that. Alright, I imagine this is going to be the hardest fight in here, so... This camera didn't work out. I've put my shield on. I thought. Please put the shield on. This is not going well. Third time's the charm? Okay, just... That's your fault for having bad aim, idiot. Drill him to pieces. Nice.
It's done.
Oh.
You did it! There should be one more node to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
It's a very good spear. Where is that jerk hiding? Here it is. Oh, Hephaestus. You lose.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Humans retreating to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Is it this way?
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
I don't care if this is the wrong way. I just want to walk through this.
I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl.
Yeah, you too, Varl.
We couldn't have done any of this without you.
And everyone else for their things. Aw, back in your core. Can't fight back anymore. Didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
Sweet.
We're stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Are those good?
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Sure. Yeah, you do that. Is that Guitar Hero of the future? Sure. Okay. I'm sure I know what I'm doing. Coding of the future looks very good. This is just C++. Plus. Ooh, did we get a little pixie? Whoa. Oh yeah, that's like the one machine we haven't been able to override for some reason. We've got like all the overrides except for Sunwings. Oh, crap. Ha, you're too- whoa.
Hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Again, very optimistic with the bow, even if it is upgraded.
Eric, get Beta.
No, you won't.
And squash that bug while you're there.
God, look at them in their school production of Peter Pan. Once again, with the wanton destruction. We're very good at that.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Oh boy.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Yeah, we're having fun, right?
Not really. No!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Okay, at least our thoughts were right about Tilda maybe being on our side. Or at least not wanting to be on theirs.
Beta. Farrell. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
A little
Where
bit.
is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
Where are we exactly? Okay.
What was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker?
Yeah, she didn't take my healing stuff away. That's good.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
It's maybe not the best time to get a whole dead friend thing. I also don't mind checking out some art. I guess this is kind of similar to what she did with Beta, so maybe we're in like a virtual environment right now.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret.
Well,
The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
I'm gonna equip a weapon that doesn't block the view. Hopefully.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Anything on the backs? No.
This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Oh, a big one. Yeah, I definitely have this one in my Animal Crossing museum.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
Aw, thanks. You haven't even been here long and you already know.
The Gust, by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Would these have been... I mean, we might be in a virtual environment, kind of like Beta was in, but this does seem like a ruined building. So I mean, I doubt her virtual environment would look this ruined, so maybe this is actually her home? And these are the actual paintings, which would explain the ruined frames. And boy, this room is good at preserving them. Can I steal this?
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
This one, Atlas?
A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling.
What about this guy?
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
Done so soon?
I looked at them all.
I've got more important things to worry about.
Check
We
out these
both
other
do.
rooms.
There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
What do you mean?
There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come upstairs and meet you. I don't think there is much choice. I'm also worried why I'm suddenly being seen. Did she just open this whole bunker for me to, like, wake up in? I mean, she's been very, like, her calling out Elizabeth with function over form plays into the idea that Elizabeth never really appreciated, like, the beauty of the world that she was trying to save.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us.
Damn.
And as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out.
Thanks.
Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
I guess this is her old home. I hope that's not from the fridge that was still here.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
I held focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity.
Surprised you remember after 1,000 years.
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals.
What is that in the background?
This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge.
That will be pretty nice to
With
have.
that and Gaia. We could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
No.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee.
God.
Building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control.
I don't agree
Hundreds
with that.
of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, You and I will sneak in through a back way, one that only I know about, while Silence and my friends are busy battling each other. We'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Let's talk about the
Beta
Zenith
told me
plan.
your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia.
But it wasn't.
Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson
Yeah,
I learned from an
just do that
early
anywhere?
age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting.
I don't love the idea of tons of tribespeople dying, though.
In which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including
All?
Justice.
Jeez, that'd be great.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that
Please,
in
I
hand,
hope
we'll
so.
have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
I mean, other than all the tribe people dying, that's not a bad plan.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Just to say, I don't
Because
think the
you
rest of them are
people
smart
made her
enough.
to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Hey, is your neck piece uncomfortable? It looks uncomfortable.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
What about this place?
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Yeah.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Thank you.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the Cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
It's a bit hard to answer that one and not sound like a dick. I get it.
So you know all about me. What about you?
You're a programmer that likes
What
art.
would you like to know?
Oh, yeah, everything.
Start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we?
I mean, it's cliche,
You're
but
an
yeah, I
outcast.
guess.
But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information.
That's what a spy
I had
is.
to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy.
That's even more what a spy
Despite
is.
that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
For spying?
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful.
Surprise.
By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
How well did you know her? We'll
So
get
you
to that in
didn't
a
know
bit.
The other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Farzenith's original vision.
Except this one's good. And like values human lives, so that's pretty sweet.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass.
The very good hair.
You managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step, an AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
What about our good friend Silence?
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
Hell yeah.
No, he's too careful for that.
Oh.
But his subordinates? Not so much.
Sorry if I killed
He gave
any of them.
additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
Yeah, they might all be
The
dead
ones
now.
working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, Victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
No, I'm okay with him being disappointed. That's totally cool with me.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside.
It's worth pointing out as being bad. Well, surely there's another way.
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
That wasn't her choice, though. That was thrust upon her.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Cool. Damn. Is this just what it looks like, or is it still loading?
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
I hate that. Holy hell.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long.
Oh.
You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Boy, this house is trippy. Oh, okay.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Or that.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
is between me and my sister.
Secret plan.
Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
What? From the air? What?
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth.
Firework? Oh no.
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Okay, well, the whole idea was to not kill them. Or at least not send them to
Do
slaughter.
what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Ugh, you know my base is?
Not if. When.
I'm allowed to be cocky. Oh boy.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Is that the Zenith base way over there? Which way am I? Well, it's the one part of the map I haven't really explored, so... Kind of thought it was out here, but... Oh boy. Well, this is a long one. I think we'll call it for here today. And... I guess we're gonna... stop Regalla, I guess. Because they stormed the base, but no, I think we're... Oh, crap! Well, this is a less cool place to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday for that. Until then, goodbye!